Welcome to the Northern Line, one of the oldest, busiest and most historic lines on the London Underground. Opened in 1890 as the world's first electric tube railway, it now stretches over 61 kilometres, serving 52 stations from the city to the suburbs.
But beyond the commute, this line has a few stories to tell. From stunning architecture to design breakthroughs and hidden history, here are 10 highlights of the Northern Line.
Number 1. Harry Beck's original map. Our journey begins here, at Finchley Central,
where you'll find a replica of Harry Beck's revolutionary 1933 tube map. At a time when all maps were based on strict geography, Beck, an electrical draftsman, treated the network like a circuit board, simplifying it into a bold, easy-to-read design. The Northern Line didn't even reach Finchley Central when Beck created the map, and the Victoria Line didn't exist yet. His work became the global standard for urban transit maps. Fittingly, it's his home station, and that's why the map replica is here.
A short ride away and you'll find number 2, Camden Town.
Camden Town isn't just a busy interchange, it's a gateway to one of London's most iconic cultural hubs. Camden Market has been a hotspot for punk fashion, street food and alternative music since the 1970s. It started off as a small arts and crafts fair with just 16 stalls in 1974. Originally it was temporary and only open on Sundays, however its popularity grew fast. Today it's the largest market in London, open 7 days a week.
Number 3. Leslie Green's designs at Mornington Crescent.
Mornington Crescent Station is a showcase of early 1900s underground architecture designed by Leslie Green. His signature deep red tiles, semicircular windows and Art Nouveau interiors brought a bold new identity to the tube. Many of his stations survive today, and Mornington Crescent is among the finest examples. It closed for 6 years in the 1990s and was lovingly restored with replica tiling and modernised lifts.
Number 4. The escalator at Angel.
Angel Station has the longest escalator on the Underground. At 60 metres long and 27.5 metres high, it takes nearly a full minute to ride from top to bottom. The station was completely rebuilt in the 1990s to handle growing passenger numbers, and the escalator remains one of its most jaw-dropping features.
Number 5. The Maze Murals at Warren Street.
At Warren Street Station, the art on the walls is a maze. Literally.
These abstract murals echo the twists and turns of the Underground itself.
Each Victoria Line station has a mural of its own, and Warren Street, which is on both the Northern and Victoria Lines, is no exception. This is all part of TfL's long tradition of public art, turning even the most rushed journey into a gallery experience.
Number 6. Edward VII statue.
At Tooting Broadway, you'll find King Edward VII just outside. Installed in 1911, the statue predates the station itself and was worked into the architecture when the station opened in 1926, a piece of monarchy hidden in your daily commute. Side note, before maps were widespread, the Underground helped passengers navigate using colour-coded tiles. Each station had its own pattern and palette. On the Northern Line, you'll often find distinctive green tiles, a subtle design cue left over from a time when even the walls helped you find your stop.
Number 7. The island platforms at Clapham North and Clapham Common.
Clapham North and its neighbour Clapham Common are two of the only deep-level stations on the Underground with an island platform, a single platform between two tracks. Built by the City and South London Railway, the original 1900s tunnels here were narrower than modern tube tunnels, so when the platforms were upgraded, the engineers kept them tight. At just over 3 metres wide, these island platforms are among the narrowest in the network. You'll also notice the curved walls are unusually close, reminding us just how compact early tube design really was.
Number 8. The Eleanor Cross murals at Charing Cross. Charing Cross features murals inspired by its namesake,
The Eleanor Cross, erected by King Edward I in memory of his wife, Eleanor of Castile. These Gothic-style murals bring a touch of medieval storytelling to the daily commute, a little piece of history beneath Trafalgar Square.
Number 9. Paolozzi's Mosaics at Tottenham Court Road.
At Tottenham Court Road, ride the escalator beneath a riot of colour, a massive mosaic installation by Edoardo Paolozzi. Installed in the 1980s, it reflects the chaos and creativity of the West End and is a cornerstone of TfL's Art on the Underground programme.
Number 10. Battersea Power Station.
In 2021, the first major tube extension of the century opened, connecting Kennington to Battersea Power Station via 9 Elms. Battersea Power Station, once a coal-fired industrial icon, has been transformed into a thriving riverside district. This extension was also a milestone in engineering.
It involved boring new twin tunnels under a dense part of London
and integrating them into one of the most complex lines on the network, all while maintaining service on the rest of the Northern Line. It's proof that the tube is still evolving, over 130 years after the Northern Line's earliest section first opened in 1890. So next time you ride the Northern Line, remember, behind every station name is a century of change, creativity and design. From Beck to Battersea, this is more than a commute. It's a living archive beneath your feet.